As you probably already know, there are a few different ways of reaching Machu Picchu. The most well-known trekking option is the Inca Trail, but if you're watching this, you are probably wondering about the other option, which is the Salkantay trek. So today, I want to go over what we experienced on this trek to maybe help you with your decision of which trek to go on. So there are a few statistical benefits to choosing the Salkantay trek. First of all, the Salkantay trek can be longer and more difficult than other treks. So if you're looking for more of a challenge to make that arrival at Machu Picchu more satisfying, this could be what you're looking for. For me, it was a great physical and mental test every day. Next benefit is that it is usually less crowded than the Inca Trail. There are normally only a few other small groups doing the treks with you depending on which season you go. This made it a more meditative experience during the hike. And finally, this trek is generally cheaper than others. You can save a few $100s for the same amount of days trekking and still expect to have an authentic and meaningful experience. So, let's go over more details on the trek. If you choose the 5-day trek, you will spend 4 days hiking with the last day dedicated to Machu Picchu. The hiking can last between 4 to 10 hours each day. It starts out difficult but is balanced out with some easier days to help you manage it. Even when I was keeping to my own pace, we were still able to make it to all the checkpoints on time. There is the option to skip some of the trail using the different taxis. This is great in case your knees start to hurt. However, if you're prepared and hire some hiking sticks beforehand, you should be fine. Walking through the Salkantay trek is all about the entrancing scenery. There might not be as many chances to see Inca ruins on this trek, but you will definitely get to see some things that are just as good. If not more amazing, the landscapes you travels constantly change over the whole week. Valleys turn to lakes, then mountains, then jungle. And with them come all the respective plants' wildlife. We were told that this one particular plant we came across had been used by women to become infertile. Along the way, there are chances to stray from the paths into gates for another world. Passages used by locals for centuries to reach hunting grounds where they can find pig or horses for transportation. This was one of the things I loved the most, just being able to take a more closer look at lifestyles that have been passed down for generations. On the first day, you arrive at the first base campsites in the valley. Over the week, you stay at a few different campsites, but this was the most memorable for me. You get to stay in the glass sky domes for the chance to see the Milky Way as you drift off to sleep. The food that you were served is always a lovely combination of healthy vegetables and meats. And I have to say that it is some of the best food that I have had whilst living here. You really start to look forward to the next meal during on your hikes. Altitude sickness can be a big problem at this height, but the guides do a great job of taking care of you, offering coconut tea, water, and energy boost snacks to keep you going through the journey. If you watched the last video, you will understand that I have new love for zipline adventures. While you're in the jungle on the 3rd day, don't miss out on this one. It is probably the most excitement you will get to have on the trek as you fly over the river and through the jungle trees. Not only this, but you get to walk across a shaky bridge and rock climbing. Look at the distance between those planks. I had to hold breath at least 3 times on the way up.
And woman!
What are you going to do? Why are you?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Quick, he's gonna beat you to the top. Hey, now.
If hikes are not your thing, on the same day you also get to see a range of plantations including passion fruits, avocado, and the most fresh cup of coffee. And to finish it off, a hot spring to help relax your muscles. some tips for Machu Picchu. Don't worry about your messed up hair picture after the 4-day hike. There is one small town called Aguas Calientes at the base of Machu Picchu. This is typically where people stay before their visit to the ruins. Here you will have time to rest and prepare all the stuff you need for your picture. The tours for Machu Picchu start from 6 a.m. and last for 4 hours. There are no toilets inside, so you really need to keep that in mind before going in. But once you do, it is hands down the best part of the trip. Fun fact, Machu Picchu is actually the name of the mountains that means highest peak where the ruins are located. The original name of the ruins was forgotten long ago. Make sure you see everything on the higher levels first before descending to the lower ruins. So, what should you pack? Obviously, your passport is essential for entering Machu Picchu. If you plan to visit between June and October, you might need to bring some extra warm clothes for the Peruvian winter. We were really lucky, but the weather on the hike can vary, so we prepared for lots of layers as well as the 17-layer top for the heat. There's no card payments or cash machines in the jungle, so it's recommended that you bring 300 soles for all the extra activities. Electricity can be a difficult thing to come by, so make sure you are stocked up on some external battery chargers. Whilst it is sometimes possible to purchase Wi-Fi access at some of the camps, it is better to inform people that you will be offline for a few days to make sure no one worries about you. Remember, you hire from the trekking company a sleeping bag and hiking sticks. Seriously, your knees will thank you after. Altitude sickness can cause a serious risk on your health, and the hike you will go on is pretty demanding starting from the first day. Trust me, you don't want to go hike with altitude sickness, so make sure that you are acclimatized before the trek. You can do this by staying in Cusco for 2 to 3 days before your trek. These 3 days will give you some time to prepare things such as coca leaves, winter goods, and hiking gear. But the city has so much more to offer than just this. And if you're looking for ideas to fill up your time there, feel free to click the video we made about things to do in Cusco. So, if you have decided to go a Salkantay trek, congrats! You've made the best trip decision. Good luck with your hike, and if you have any ideas or opinions about my video, please leave us some comment. Thank you!